Jesus. Where is the Bobbert game? Here we go.
Side of the things, you do have Team Parka, which includes Marshy, obviously a Stage 5 champion. Jesus Saves You, who is a top sniper in North America, and Danny L Gaming came in as a dark horse, but has definitely lived up to the hype. Day going into this matchup to give the edge to either one of these teams.
That is
Aerith.
really difficult.
I'm rooting for
to say.
Aerith, chat.
I've been on the Team Aerith hype train pretty much the whole time, and I don't think that's a shock to anyone. I've been very vocal that I think that roster is the strongest and potentially most likely to win the whole event. Obviously, you look at the likes of Team.
Hey, what up,
Parka,
Lynch? How you doing?
Stage
What up,
5
D-Dead? What up,
champion,
Breezy?
you've
What up,
got,
Vamsy? What up,
kind of
Samosa?
dark
What up,
horse
Rosen?
game
I'm gonna say
where
hi.
not
What
a
up,
lot of people
Arnav?
knew what to expect,
Vamsy,
but
Nick,
came in
Rosendo.
Out, and you've got an
I might have to
incredible
move the
sniper
face
on there
cam, right?
as well, so.
I'm gonna move on the right
So
side or
could
something
go
like that.
either way. I'm personally leaning a bit towards Aerith.
Let me get my
and,
Trovo chat as well.
Well, we'll see. We're getting ready to jump into our 4v4. Our first map is going to be a hardpoint standoff.
Ooh.
So definitely going to take some teamwork and some coordination to make those rotations.
Let me say hi to Trovo as well.
Try to get some
Apologize. I
time
don't have to
locked
chat.
down, and
Hello,
I think
Mars. Hello, D-Dead.
We're still best of 3 right now, right?
Yeah, best of 3 all the way until the grand finals, I believe.
I have both chat here. I'm doing good, D-Dead.
As
How you
far
doing?
as the bans, we got Parka banning Crossfire, Aerith banning
Lucy here?
Hacienda. So it is going to be hardpoint standoff to get us started.
Let me just
Yard, and if we go to a game 3,
move our
it
face
will be
cam.
Summit Domination. I'm trying to think. Do we?
I think face cam
either
up
of
here
these
should
teams
be
play
okay,
Summit
right?
Dom? I feel like that's one map that, for a lot of the
We play
matchups that
Summit
we've
Dom.
seen so far,
I'm still at
has
Bobby's
been
house. Yes,
relatively lopsided.
yes, sir. We played Summit
No,
Dom.
I feel like we've had it in the mix, but then didn't make it to that game 3.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So.
Let me. Where's the
Alright.
chat?
We'll see.
We made
Yeah,
it.
just waiting for Marshy to ready up, and then we should be good to hop into game number 1. No weapon bans in place, so everything is on the table. I think the in the hardpoint players to watch for me probably going to be.
You have dry
Danny
throat?
L. We saw
Yeah,
him really pop off
I've had
in
dry
the
throat for the
first
last
game that he
month,
played
so
for Team Parka.
I gotta make sure I have some water.
I think he's the one player that can kind
I
of
mean, if you gotta
swing
know me,
either
know me,
way
know
just
me.
based off of
No me.
his experience and what he's got coming into this over on Team Aerith. I would honestly say Aerith's probably the X factor.
Do you still compete?
Most of the
No,
time it has
we have
been
lost.
the
We're here to
content
watch now.
creators that have struggled the most in these matchups. So
Team should be
if she can
interesting. This is the
stay
first standoff
relatively
hardpoint map.
close
Why
to
can't I get a
1
standoff
KD, I think
hardpoint?
her team's gonna have a really good shot at winning this.
Well, we're getting
a little
into
bit of
the
lag.
action. We are just waiting on one player to get loaded in, guys.
All right, there you
and
go.
That's going to be Danny L Gaming connecting right there. So
Drink a lot of water. Yeah.
this game is going to take off. Hopefully, we don't have no ping and no party issues. And
Yeah, I mean,
a solid game between
you got
So I'm
Aerith,
hoping
you
for a
got
game
Tech,
3. This is
you got the
winner's
Wiro,
bracket,
and you got Zai. So
and
very strong
I
team.
want to see this one over in 2.
Yep. Loser
low.
of this matchup will be facing.
Screen's a little laggy.
Jokes
Oh,
in the
Marshy.
losers bracket finals.
Damn,
Ooh, a little bit
it's-
laggy
yeah.
off the start right there.
That was weird. I
Not a
thought it
whole
was
lot
him.
of kills initially. It is Aerith
Ooh.
able to find 1 right there,
Ooh.
and actually finds Marshy as well.
Double
That's
for
the
Aerith.
start
That's
that
huge.
she needs, especially against this level of competition.
Ah,
Danny
she
L
hit
prone
that.
on the inside of the hard point, going to be able to lock it down for a little bit longer for his team. Parka finding a couple as well, and looks like the kill advantage off the start going to Team Parka, but it's actually Aerith slaying out hardest for her team, and I said she was going to be one of the players that they need to be consistent. If
Nice.
they're going to be able to have a chance. She's already on 6-1 right now and got herself a 4 spree as she's starting to build toward those streaks. Already has a hunter killer ready to go.
Oh.
Yes, definitely in a good position, and in fact,
God
quite a
damn.
bit better than she was on Friday. I mean, she's leading the lobby in kills right now, 7 and 2. Zai been unable to find anything on the board yet. That's a little interesting to me. Normally, we see him be pretty consistent. Man,
I mean,
Danny
Tatiel's gonna
L
step it up a bit, dude.
through with some good kills in the feed. He's got 5 on the board. Wiro is gonna find.
Yo, what
2,
up,
and this might be a good opening
Vanish?
for
How's it going,
PG
Agony?
side
My day's
of
good.
Team Aerith.
We went for a nice walk.
Parka
We went to
himself
eat.
Gonna come through, pick up 2 in the feed before getting taken down.
Nice.
And
Oh,
we're cleaning up Danielle Gaming. That
Good
should
stuff,
lock
good
down
stuff.
the hard point for Team Aerith.
Yeah, he's got 7 right now. He and Aerith doing the majority of the work for Team Aerith.
Ooh,
Marshy
Marshy.
slides through, stops the streaks for him. Parka trying to push in for the backside, looking to give Marshy some backup. It's Aerith there waiting, and Parka's going to be able to get the trade, but not before Aerith finds another. She's sitting on 9 right now. Keep in mind, this is a player that is not used to playing on phones by any means, so that hard work absolutely paying off for her. Parka taking shots from the
Go,
outside.
Tech, go.
It's going to be Tectonic
Nice.
sliding on
Hit
in.
fire.
Slow start, but finds himself on a 3 spree. He's got a death machine ready to go if he wants to use it, and looks like he's just going to go ahead and lock down the rest of the scrap time. Danny L's waiting for him to make that rotation out, but not going to be able to get the kill, and that puts him really, really out of position, as he's not going to be able to give his team any help on this rotation of P3.
Ooh, Tech's on a streak. Oh.
All right, we're
Right now,
Parka is trying to make a break in bottom, but does get taken down by Tectonic. And this was looking to be a really good hill for the side of Team Parka, but unfortunately they just couldn't quite.
We need to get
win the
B200K again.
gunfight
Ah,
they
yeah,
needed
we'll
to
slowly
the
grind it back up.
most.
I don't
That's
really
gonna
care
allow
too much
Team
about a sub.
Aerith to make a bit of a rotation on in. And well,
XD
they're
dead.
certainly in and locked down. There's no reason Zai wins that gunfight. Oh my God, Zai! Finds
Zai's
3
popping
in the
off right
feed.
now.
That's gonna help Team Aerith hold down
Ooh,
with this
all right,
P3
Zai.
rotation, and now you can see
Zai's on the
Team
4,
Parka,
right?
they're looking to just make that rotation on over towards P4. This can be the money hill for this map. It is a very difficult
It's
point
got
to
notice
break.
to someone on the
Spawns are
right.
Maybe the easiest one to
Ooh,
kill.
nice, nice. He's got a pred. Ah, I could've got
Just
another one.
The areas that you're
Team
able
Aerith right now
to,
doing really good.
get
Oh,
into
good
the
nade.
point from can be very limited to the farm side being the better spawn, and that gives you one doorway to
See ya, Ash. Thanks for passing by.
comes in, finds one, but gets taken down.
well, Tectonic's going to pull out the death machine. He's already got a lightning strike to work with, and now
Ooh,
trying to see if
almost
maybe
got
he
burned
can
to
stack
death.
a couple more. Actually going to survive the purifier, and
I don't know how
that's
he's
not
survived
something
that.
that
He's
we
got
see
lightning
happen
strike too.
too terribly often.
Ooh,
Spark away to
nice.
the opposite side, but he's going to get dropped by a combination of shots right there. Zai finds the 2-piece.
Oh, that lightning
Now
strike's
the
gonna hit
lightning
huge.
strike getting called in. Tectonic with a lot of information and really
Oh,
just
my
aiming
goodness.
to close off those rotations. Not going to be able
Yeah, he
to
doesn't
get a
get any
kill,
kill.
but at least slows down the push from Team Parka. And this has been an
Damn,
absolute clinic
Jesus with
that
the
we're seeing
beams.
out of Team Aerith in the second half of this game. 13 for Zai, 13 for Wiru, 11 for Aerith, 13 for Tectonic,
Ooh.
and just across the board,
Yeah.
crazy amounts of consistency.
Aerith is
Over on
slowed
Team
down a
Parka,
bit.
he's having to do the majority of the heavy lifting.
Have you been playing? Except no, I'm out on
23
vacation.
seconds
I'm
on
out of
the
town,
hill
so I
and
didn't really get
15
much
kills
time to
on
play.
the board to lead his team. Definitely need to see more out of those other players, and we said Danny L was going to be an X factor. Not really seeing a ton above the ordinary from him.
Well, still a lot of opportunity any which way this goes to
Such a close game.
potentially have the comeback happen. We're only sitting 30 points apart right now, Bobby. I mean, that's not even a full hard point hold. So hopefully Team Parka still able to come
Ooh,
through here and
is he
make it
using a 100
close.
mag?
Aerith can
Nah.
find 2 in the feed.
Damn. Danny with the
she's still
beautiful
top
kill.
fragging? No, but everybody's right up there. Everybody's starting to kind of neutralize out or equalize out a little bit. The
Oh, good
lowest
nade.
kills is 10, the highest kills is 17. So we're very close on that aspect. It is a slight lead in favor of Team Aerith as far as the kills go. And as a result, they've been able
Ooh,
to lock
nice,
down
nice.
some of the points.
Nice,
a little
Aerith.
bit
Oh, one
better.
more, nice.
Now, as you can see, we're trickling out of time here on this P1.
Go next points,
We've
dude.
got about 20
Nice
points to
kill.
go for Team Aerith. And, well, they're set up for it next as well. And unless if Team Park is able to make a giant break here, then it's looking like this one might be over.
And it's really all on to Danny L to make the push right here. He's about to make his exit from Grandma's and waiting for reinforcements. Not able to spot anybody. Knows that Zai's right there. So he
Oh,
finds
they're
the
gonna break
opener.
there.
Tectonic's there as well.
They're gonna get the break
That's a
there.
big 2-piece, and that's going to give the hard point to Team Parka. Wiru drops. All onto Tectonic to try and
Oh
take him
my
out, but
God,
the Annihilator
Danny.
is too strong. That's a
Gives a
big
huge
break,
break.
for Team
Can't
Parka,
win off
and
of it.
that's exactly what they needed. Tectonic finally going to be able to end the streak right here. He's going to take
Oh,
out Marshy. The
that's
Sparrow
huge.
is now gone. Trophy system goes down right
Purifier-
there, but
oh,
there's
he's not
a
dead?
Purifier, and he's just
Oh,
trying to
okay, I
play
was
his
gonna
life. But
say.
Danielle
Oh, they
there
broke.
on the flank, but now it's all on Marshy to try to get back into the hard point. Doesn't have a whole lot of time to do so. Gets the reload off, but Zai hits the pre-fire right there, and it looks like Team Aerith is going to have enough to lock it down and close out game 1 with a victory, 150 to 118.
Big
yeah,
game
Aerith doing
there.
work,
they take
dude.
The lead in the series with the 1-0 advantage, and we're getting ready to move into search and destroy. And again, that's realistically where I expected this team to excel, with the likes of Tectonic, Zai, and Wiru. I talked about 3 players that all last year we talked about how good their search and destroy play was. So we'll have to see as we get on into this. Obviously, you've got incredible talent on the other side. Jesus Can Save You, Marshy, Danielle Gaming, and Parka. I do like how Parka changed his name, though. Parka on REDMAGIC7. That's a nice touch. Good job, Parka.
Yeah,
that's a nice touch.
Top tier support for the sponsors right there. We are going to be moving into the search and destroy right here, and it'll be on Hackney Yard. So lots of long angles, but also depending on your strategy, a lot of opportunity to minimize the long range gunfights, especially over on that warehouse side. You can pretty much force everything into the close range, but it gets pretty risky, especially given all the opportunity for the utility to go through there. So we'll see if Team Parka can pull out a W right here. Obviously, whether or not we'll see a battle of the snipers will really depend on what each of the teams are feeling comfortable with. You do have Jesus Can Save You, who's been pretty solid in the tournament. Same can be said for Zai, but across the board, just some search and destroy demons on both sides of things. I think I would probably still give the edge to Aerith's team, just because you've got that duo of Zai and Wiru on top of Tectonic, on top of Aerith, who's performing really well so far. So we'll see if they can close things out here in 2, as we are currently sitting in the winners bracket finals.
Well, does look like we have maybe some things getting fixed for the side of Team Parka. They're going to go ahead and start backing out here at the beginning. It's totally fine. We'll get you guys into the action here as soon as we can. There were, in that last matchup, only 7 kills between the 2 teams. So very close.
Kills.
And the scoreboard did largely reflect that. So hopefully as we get into the search and destroy here, we'll see a little bit more life out of Team Parka. Again, I don't want this one to be over in 3. This is the winners bracket finals. I want to see them really earn it, you know?
Yep. I am currently stuck. My screen is not moving at all. So
pain.
Takes
Hopefully,
a second.
yeah, hopefully everything gets loaded out correctly and we'll be good to hop back into it. It is finally closing out, so by the time we're out, I'm sure we'll be ready to hop back in. And we are ready to go. So it's going to be best of 3 for this one, best of 3 for the losers finals, and then our grand finals is going to be a best of 5. Definitely make sure you guys stick around for that one. And honestly, even the loser here does not have an easy opponent that they're going to be going up against in the losers bracket finals. Team Jokesa has looked really good ever since that first loss back on day 1. Especially the performances that we've seen out of Robalo and Bolu, and even in some cases Meralto and Jokesa. Across the board, they've had at least one player that popped off in pretty much every match that they played so far today. They are not going to be an easy task for whoever it is that's the loser in this one.
All right, well, we are just waiting on 2 of our players to get ready up, guys, and we'll get you into the action. You know, chat, how have you guys been liking 4v4? I know I was mentioning to everybody over the past couple days that I've really had a lot of fun casting the event. What do you guys think about it in chat? We're on YouTube and on Trovo. I'm gonna get both those popped up so I can.
I'm curious as well. I know a lot of people were apprehensive because they thought the pace of it would be slower and there wouldn't be much action. To say there hasn't been any action would be a vast misestimation of what has happened in this event, because it has been nonstop action, and there still hasn't been a slow point, which can partially be attributed, especially in the respawns, to the way that spawns work in Call of Duty Mobile. But on the search and destroy side of things, I think it's actually made it more action-packed because each and every engagement has so much more value and importance than it would in a 5v5 matchup. That's my personal take, but would love to see you guys takes in chat. We are good to hop into the matchup, though. Snipers coming out. Danny L looking for shots onto top L. Zai in the back for Team Aerith. Trying to see if he can find an angle right here. And seems like he might have an idea where Jesus Can Save You is. Yet to see a first blood.
Oh,
as some of the
4v4.
nades start to come out. Parka, bomb in hand. Looking like he might rotate over toward the B side, but very, very passive approach. Typically, we see offensive teams, if they're going to go to the A side, full sending on.
Yeah, what up, 2 Pro?
Concussion is going to connect to give Parka some information right here. It's going to be Marshy pushing on him. He's taking out Kitty, a.k.a. Tectonic. 2 around the corner. Marshy finds another.
Good kill, Marshy.
And now the rest of the remaining Team Aerith players not in a
Aerith
good
got
spot,
one.
but she's going to be able to find at least one onto Parka.
Oh,
trying to find 2, but
damn.
Marshy shuts it
1 on
down,
3.
and he's now looking for the ace. Not going to happen as Jesus
Snipe
Can
gonna come
Save
in.
You is going to clean up the final kill.
Damn.
I think my favorite comment on the 4v4 opinions right now is from Twisted over on YouTube. 4v4 is 2 less players than 5v5 in my opinion. Absolutely astounding, my friend. Absolutely.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong, is he?
But getting into the action here, we did have round 1 go in favor of Team Parka, but Zai is going to find Danny L Gaming right off the rip here at the beginning of round 2.
Oh, wow.
Tectonic
Tech with the
come through to steal
beam.
onto Marshy, and surely this is going to be a round win coming through for Team Aerith to tie things up. You can see Parka jumping on the hop up here, maybe looking for a snipe, but well, buddy, that's Zai on the receiving end, and
There's a hit marker there.
now Jesus Can Save. He's on the run. He's injured, but he is alive. Well, nope, maybe not.
What? Where slid right past him right there. Looked like he might take a quick
I was
scope to the
gonna
back,
say,
but
how-
gonna be able to turn around and get the kill. Ties
There's
things
no
up at
shot he
1-1
survives
right
that.
here.
I was gonna make sure
Definitely looking to be
yeah, we're pretty
pretty
good.
even search and destroy matchup, but a little bit of
I'm
an
hiding the map,
unusual
right? So
approach, and
no, I'm not hiding the map.
maybe it has something to do with the pace of the 4v4, or maybe it's just Team Parka can tend to play things a little bit slower. We see them a little bit more aggressive over on the A side this time. They do get Zai very, very low, but he's going to be able to escape out the back side. We're still keeping an eye on that doorway, and Tech's going to find first blood onto Marshy. Parka's still with the bomb in hand, trying to find Wiru. Jesus Can Save You doesn't spot him through the backside there, and it seems like they probably got some information, especially with Tech making his way to the top side. Pre-fires the
Ooh.
corner.
Beautiful play, by
Big
Wiru.
kill to equalize at
Nice.
33, but
Good
Tech
Tech.
is lying in wait from the top side. Danny L still lurking in the back and could potentially make a play.
Nice. Oh,
But Park is
1v3.
going to get taken out, and now all the pressure onto Danny
Oh.
L to make the plays. Finds the opener onto Zai. 1v2, starting to look a little bit more doable, but doesn't really have any information on anybody else. And Tectonic's able to make his way all the way back right there. Unfortunately for Danny,
Bomb is down.
the bomb's
down
currently
too, yeah.
down over
How's
on
it
the
going,
A
Kai?
site. And not going to be easy to retrieve, especially with the angles that Tectonic and Aerith are playing right now.
All right, well, Aerith and Tectonic against Danny L Gaming. I gotta say, Danny L has been impressive enough that I feel like if someone was going to clutch it up, he definitely has a possibility too. Does have a sniper in hand. I'm unsure what his secondary is, so hopefully he's picked something up from one of the many bodies on the ground here.
Oh,
Does rotate into Aerith. Kind of a bold reach out on the
Yeah.
HP he had, but
And at this point, he doesn't have any time. Even if he picks up the bomb, not enough time to plant. If he
No.
hit the God tier double quick scope, maybe, but Tech and Aerith played that about as perfectly as they could have, even with the
As
first
well.
quick scope
Doing good,
landing.
doing good.
Aerith there.
I'm doing
cleaning
good. I'm
up
doing
the
good. I'm at
second.
Bobby's, but he's
They
casting,
take
so
the lead back.
Kai's dead here.
Now
Yeah,
leading
come on, Trovo.
2-1, and
I mean, everyone's
once
watching
again,
the game, so
expecting these
it's
teams to play
expected.
things passive, but it's actually going to be a full send over to the B site, and Tectonic's going to be the only one there to defend. Seems like he
Oh,
might
that's
have
not
the
good.
read. He's just trying to hop over. He doesn't
He's
want
trying
to
to
have to find
survive,
anybody
dude.
over there waiting for reinforcements. Marshy's in hot pursuit. Nade's going through the doorway.
I'm surprised he is
Park
not
has still got
dead.
the bomb in hand.
How?
Another nade going on out. It's
Oh
going to
my
be
God.
Danny L finding the opener onto Zai, and that's
How
going to
did
be a
he?
huge one.
Nice,
It
Roro.
leaves B wide open, but where's going to be able to trade? Bomb goes down, and it's a 3v3. Parka backing up, and they want to go ahead and work this hop-up wall the best they can. knowing that nobody's going to be able to push through at least
concussion's gonna hit.
initially. Concussion going out. They get the information onto Aerith. She's going to be stuck at least for a second, but the perfect timing for Tech. He gets traded by Danny L as well. But trade goes through once more, and now it's all on to Marshy. 19 seconds. Aerith and Wiru in hot pursuit. They got to get things cleared out if they're going to be able to get the defuse, and Aerith not ready, but Marshy didn't shoot the last bullet. Wiru's going to be there.
Wow.
She's going to be able to hop the defuse.
Wow.
And maybe some unfortunate timing
COD
for Marshy
timing,
as
dude.
he's one bullet short of the
Let me call on
clutch.
Trovo. Gotcha, gotcha.
Well, we had a great round off the start for Team Parka,
Damn.
and they haven't had a ton since then. They've kept several of the rounds fairly close, but it has certainly been a struggle for them through and through. We're now in the last round of their offense, and they are seemingly opting to push on up towards A, and with the slow push here, it's going to be very, very difficult because the opponents are set up inside of A. If they get any information that this is where they're
3-1
heading,
right
they're
now.
just
Are we
gonna
gonna get
camp out
2-0
their
again?
corners. And
Just like to let me
realistically,
know, my team is the only team that did not get
gotta
2-0,
play
all right?
right.
We
You cannot
actually
afford to be
won
aggressive. You
SNDs.
can't push up into this A side.
Just gotta put it out
You
there.
gotta go B, or you've got to hope that Danny L is able to pick someone out of a window or something to get you rolling.
Well, the slow push again. Team Parka not finding a whole lot of success on the offensive end of things. Parka's still holding the bomb, and they're sitting in the back and hoping that Danny L can find an opener once again, but Team Aerith slow playing right now. Only one player there to defend. Wiru very nearly finds
my
Danny
goodness.
L. And
Oh, it does
yeah,
get him.
As
Yep.
expected, going to slide through right
Yep.
there to be able to
He's
clean up
alive.
the kill.
1v3.
Houston Save You gets away with 5 HP, but Aerith's there.
Knife
Parka
out.
drops as well.
All right.
And what looked like it might be a long round ends pretty quickly as now we switch sides. It is going to be Team Parka on the defense in desperate need of a couple rounds as Team Aerith on the brink of advancing to the game finals in just 2.
Well, not the outcome I would have liked to see, but it at least reinforces my my belief in them from the start. So we'll see if they end up closing it out, or if Team Parka can turn things around, perhaps on the defense. Right now, it's a 1-for-1 trade of Wiru for Marshy. Jesus Can Save is taking shots towards Tech mid, but doesn't find the bullet to connect. We're gonna be looking at a 3v3. The bomb plant comes through for Zai. Now a difficult retake comes through, and this is a rough one for Team Parka, especially with Tech sliding the corner and taking down Danielle there.
Oh, and Jesus Can Save, I believe, has a sniper. Park is actually going to be there for the kill. A little bit more doable on the retake. Parka checking the backside, but Zai's there, and now it's all on to Jesus Can Save You. Hops on up, but sees Zai with the sniper in hand, and it just doesn't really know where to go. That's going to give Aerith enough time to hit the flank. She finds the kill to clean things up, and one more round needed for Team Aerith to advance to the grand finals. Just look at the scoreboard. That is the picture of
Toby!
consistency.
Ah,
Everybody
Mighty,
on the
how you
team
doing?
with either
Oh,
5
you're
or 6
Agony,
kills.
Toby?
A little
I
bit
learned that
lacking
today.
on the other side for really everybody on the team, but especially for Parka. He was one of their biggest performers in the hardpoint, but hasn't been able to find that rhythm here in the S&D.
Yeah, a little bit rough, but not every game can be your game, especially at this level of competition. I mean, you know, again, we're looking at, oh my goodness, where was that grenade from?
So he was over on the side, and he banked it off the wall to bottom L.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's going to leave Parka last alive, and I just don't see the 1v4 clutch happening.
Oh!
Team Aerith come through. They didn't play yesterday, but, man, they had a strong performance here to start off today.
Oh, beans by Wiru.
Right there on the van.
Download Trovo right now. Never use it, honestly. I thought you used it before, Toby.
And the dominant
I feel like I've seen your name. Oh, you changed your name on YouTube, I guess, to Agony?
Yeah, I was... I figured Team Aerith was going to have the edge, but I didn't expect it to be that dominant there in the Search and Destroy.
That's crazy.
And I think...
They're going to win the
Team
tournament.
Aerith the one that sent Team Jokes down to the losers bracket? Or was that
think,
Team
yeah.
Parka?
You know, I can pull the bracket up real
I think it was
quick.
actually Team Parka, now that I think about it.
Aerith sent the Duckies team.
Casters chat. Yeah, Aerith sent Ducky down and Parka sent Jokesta down.
All right.
And now we get to see Parka versus Jokesta
Park 2?
again.
Yeah. They'll have the opportunity
I think
for
it's
the
one.
rematch.
I'll be right back.
And normally, I would probably look at that and say, well, they beat him in a 2-0 before. It'll probably happen again, but it was an extremely close 2-0, especially in the search and destroy going down to round 11. And it also feels like Team Jokesta has a lot more momentum right now than they had on that first day. I think it's going to be a really tough team to beat. And a lot of it probably going to come down to the maps that they end up picking. It didn't really seem like Takeoff S&D was a great fit for their play style. I think more than likely that they're going to be able to have a lot more success on really anything that gives you a few more closer angles to play. But we'll have to wait and see, as we are currently waiting on the new maps to be picked. And yeah, hopefully we can get that information to you guys pretty soon and hop into the losers bracket finals.
Yep, we're getting the map picks done right now. Does look like, to start things off, we have a ban on firing range and a hacienda. So not going to see either of those maps in this series. And I think it's important to make note of Team Parka could potentially play 3 games in a row here today.
That would that could really go either way. That could be extremely stressful and draining, or that could allow you to carry momentum all the way through. Really depends on it, especially with it only being best of 3s up until the grand finals, which is a best of 5. Not necessarily worst case scenario, I would say. We do have
worst memory guy. I
updated
remember they used to
bracket
use it when the Grand Cam was back in the
for
day.
those of you who would like
What
to
day
see
with
it,
the new
get it pulled
Wi-Fi?
up right
Facts.
here. Team Aerith automatically in the grand finals, which means they are guaranteed a minimum
What's my subs? It just
of
it's
$1,000.
whenever you go below X amount, it goes by 1,000.
Yeah. Hi, nice to see you.
That's how it usually works.
I definitely never said that, but okay.
It's a quote from One Tree Hill.
You got to stop quoting shows I've never seen.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you too, bye. All right, it is going to be Team Jokesta versus Team Parka. And for those of you who may not have watched the rest of the action, these are the matchups. Jokesta Bolu, Raballo Meralto versus Parka, Marshy, Jesus Saves You, and Danielle. Coming off the 2-0
I still need to get some
loss.
water, chat.
How are you feeling about Team Parka's odds, Dave?
Well, they won last time, and as you mentioned, a lot of times you'll look at that and be like, well, they won 2-0 last time, they're probably going to win again, but I don't know, after all the life we saw out of Team at Jokesta yesterday, that's tough to say. Listen, if if Raballo's here putting up 40 bombs again, then I think Team Jokesta has a really solid chance. Not only the 40 bomb in Dom, but I mean, bro also came in and put up what, 16 in search and destroy. I mean, Raballo is having one hell of a 4v4 tournament.
Yeah, he definitely seems to have found his groove, and we're still working on getting the maps picked and everything, but
I'm gonna fill my water.
it just didn't seem like the same mojo, and I felt like Danielle was going to be one player that had to have a really good performance for Team Parka to get the win there. Didn't really have it there in the first matchup. I think it was actually against Team Jokesta that he popped off for like 30 plus, right?
I think so. I think that was our, yeah.
All right. Well,
36 kills or something.
Yeah. I mean, with that in mind, we see Team Jokesta banning firing range, and that was where Danielle dropped that 30 plus. So potentially a very advantageous ban for Team Jokesta, as we're still waiting for the Hardpoint, S&D, and Dom map picks to actually come through. I think that was definitely the right move for them, especially based on what they'd seen. Maybe potentially the other ban we could have seen was Takeoff, because they didn't look like they were at their strongest. But overall, I think the team chemistry is starting to build for Team Jokesta. And I think that's going to be the thing that works to their advantage the most. As far as the maps we will be playing, is going to be Summit Hardpoint for game 1. Hacienda S&D for game 2. So I think that'll be the first time we've seen that this weekend. And then if we go to a game 3, it's going to be raid domination.
That is indeed correct, and we are just waiting on a couple players from Team Jokester to hop into the lobby, guys, and we should be getting ready to get you guys into the action. Meralto is all joined up now, and just waiting on Bolu. I think one of the big things in this matchup is going to be kind of that head-to-head between Bolu and Marshy. Jesus Can Save You and Meralto. Ravallo and Danielle Gaming, and then Parka and Jokester. I mean, I feel like those are actually pretty even talents across the board. So this one could go either which way. As you mentioned, we did have a 2-0 victory for Team Parka last time, but they were close games. I mean, that one could have been a game 3 in an instance of just a single gunfight, right? So definitely a lot of potential here, and this one better go to game 3 this time.
Yep. I believe it was the Summit Dom where we saw Team Jokester pop off big time up against Hitman Squad. We saw, I believe we had like at least 2 players with a 5 KD at one point. It was both Ravallo and Meralto just going absolutely crazy. Yep. Obviously, the Hardpoint going to play a little bit differently, but they look good the one time that we have seen them on this map. So, I think the biggest thing for Team Parka is going to be just the mental toughness and forgetting about the matchup that you just played, because you probably didn't play up to what your potential is, and mainly focusing on what's happening right now and trying to make sure that you don't let that loss affect your communication.
All right, well, all our players are readied up, and we're getting tossed on into the mix. It's Summit Hardpoint to start things off. Obviously, we're not expecting a ton out of a P1 or a P2 here, but it could be very telling if we do have a strong start for one of these teams. We're really going to be looking towards the P3 and the P4, which are going to be your money hills for
Let me get my chat back up.
Event. So we'll or for this map. Sorry, not the event. What the?
No first blood right here. Bolu's going to get hit by a concussion nade, but Danielle not able to spot him right there. He backs up, plays his life, hoping his teammate can get his trade. It is going to be Ravallo there for the trade, but Marshy finds a 2-piece, and is the only player that I have ever seen use an FHJ in competitive, but he's got multiple kills with it so far this weekend. Danny L backing up, but Bolu going to win the gunfight as Parka finds 2, make it 3. And he's single-handedly earning his team some more P1 control. Looking like they're absolutely bouncing back from that rough first matchup. Couple back and forths, but still Parka coming out on top.
All right, well, you have a 40-point lead for the side of Team Parka on P1, and I gotta say, that is not at all what you usually expect to see on a Summit Hardpoint.
They're playing angry, dude.
Well, it's not looking good so far for the side of Team Jokester, and you gotta wonder, how much warm-up did they do before this? They knew they were going up against Team Parka, the team that took them down last time. Were they on and getting ready? Because right now, honestly, it doesn't look like it. It looks like Team Parka got a free warm-up against the winner of the REDMAGIC7 COD Mobile Clash, Team Aerith. Obviously, I'm just joking, guys. But
I was like, God.
Scripted?
That's the joke I've been saying all week. I've gone into Aerith's stream like every day and been like, "Hey, congrats on winning the REDMAGIC7 Clash." And
what CBR skin is that? Is that the legendary
definitely
one?
Looking like a possibility right now.
I mean, Jokester finds his first kill right there, and yeah, I'd agree with you. It just doesn't really look like these guys are warmed up at all. They finally are about to make it into double digits, or at least it looked like it was going to be until they get wiped off the point. Parka's going to jump down, slowing down the push. Bolu wins a big gunfight, but it's all about the rotations for P3, and if you look at the mini-map,
it's in a crate? Okay.
Team Parka.
I feel like Team Earth can win the whole thing. I think so, too.
Down spawns.
It's epic. All right. I'm going to have to...
Make it 2. It's Marshy there making the big plays. He's already at 12 and 5. having himself a game, and the Sparrow's going to be ready to go.
Oh,
Another
oh,
two-piece. Didn't even
oh
need to shoot
my
the second
God,
person,
Marshy,
but it
no.
looks like this could very well be another full 60.
Oh
which will
my
put them
God.
very close to closing
I think
this
5
out
shotguns, 6
before we
kills.
even see a rotation
That's
back
crazy.
to P1.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
it's
a Fred.
looking
Get the guy behind you.
looking really solid for Team Park right now. I don't even think solid is saying enough. Marshy does come through with the kill on Jokes.
Oh my God, Marshy, you're a god.
Lines it up.
Jesus.
A kill onto Raballo and
Marshy.
Bolu as well. Glad I didn't tongue tie that one, but finds Jokesta again in the same feed. That's
Oh
There's
my,
no way he
Marshy,
just won that.
Marshy.
Jokesta landed 3 shots on him. Marshy ego challenge and
Marshy.
still wins the gunfight. He's trying to cycle through for his
Oh
second
my
press of
God.
the streak, and Moralto
Damn.
finally stops him. But
Holy.
Team
Can we talk about
Parka,
the fact that Marshy just killed Jokesta 3 times in the same kill feed?
That's crazy.
Oh my
that's-
goodness,
Oh
Marshy.
man.
that is rough.
See,
Jokes
anybody
at
can
2
get-
and 14 right now, and Marshy is just cyber-bullying at this point. Bolu finds 1 before Jesus Saves You push through.
Gosh
He's going to be able to
damn.
lock down spawns. And
See, I
that
told
should
you, it's
give them
hard to
the
play on
access
phone,
to
dude.
potentially end this here on P4. Jokes still picking up some scrap time, but who else?
Marshy's
takes him out
Marshy's
right
the
there, and
vendetta right now,
we got
and
a
I don't know
sentry
what it
gun
is.
that I
Yo.
would expect we see set up on the top side.
Yep.
Maybe a death machine or a Goliath down below if he's in the mood for it. But they can go ahead and win it here on P4.
All right, so listen, Jokesta was Vague's kryptonite the other day. Clearly, Marshy ain't letting that happen to him. I mean, I don't think I've
That's a
seen
GG, dude.
Jokesta
That
get a
is-
kill on Marshy yet. And
that
Marshy
is-
just absolutely on demon time. Apparently, according to chat, they were
Bro.
talking in Jokesta's stream about Marshy probably going to have a bad day today.
Oh.
That is not what's
Oh.
my goodness.
Oh no.
I mean, I will say Marshy didn't play up to his usual self in that first matchup, but that's Marshy doing Marshy things right there as he goes 23-7 along with 48 seconds on the hill and absolutely steamrolls a team that coming into today looked incredibly solid. Raballo was dropping like 30s and 40s all weekend long. He goes 7-12. Bolu, a stage 5 champion, 9-12. Moralto 7-14, and Jokeston just couldn't find his footing. Man, oh man, what a performance out of Marshy, and what a performance out of Team Parka.
Marshy.
That, I think, is the most dominant hardpoint we've had so far. No questions asked. That was a absolute just domination on all fronts. Again, I can't believe I saw in a 4v4, Marshy killed the same person 3 times in the same kill feed. I mean, that was just absolutely nuts. He worked his way across the map, and Marshy was honestly just unstoppable during that game. I mean, let's talk about the fact that Marshy has 23 kills, and nobody on the side of Team Jokes to hit double digits.
Oh, it's just not fair. I see people in YouTube chat say, go back to 250. What do you want to go back to 250 for? So that it can be 47 to 250 instead of 37 to 150? The 250 is not going to change anything in the result of that matchup at the very least. But it looks like we are going to have a little bit of a redo right here as everybody backs out of the lobby. Aussie into Search and Destroy, definitely going to be a fun one to watch. I think I've played it one time before, but once again, I don't think I've ever commentated it before, so we'll be learning lots of things for the first time.
I think maybe that was me and Verdict did Search and Destroy.
I might have.
We've seen it once. We've seen it once at least.
Okay.
All right, well, we're just going to be stuck here on the game ending screen for a second, guys.
Fun stuff. Next time I see people leaving the lobby, I just need to remind myself to hit the quit button so that I can skip that. Oh, I did commentate it in Mobile Mayhem?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
It was either me and you or me and Verdict, but
Okay.
but we definitely did have at least one.
Well, I'm excited
Whole
to
team
watch
negative,
again
yeah.
if this is my second time.
Hey Mo.
Everybody's ready up once more. And now we are hopping back into the action right here. An opportunity for Team Parka to have a shot at revenge in the grand finals if they can get the win here. Team Jokesta hoping for a chance to stay alive. I would imagine we're going to be keeping an eye on the sniper plays, and Jesus can save you off to a little bit of a slow start. Well,
I don't actually know this map.
It's been lagging. Sniper's going to come out.
Yeah.
I was watching him, and then all of a sudden he was in a different place.
The map on the left side. Excuse me?
Right here.
What's happening with that map on the left side?
Oh, what? Jokesta and absolutely
if you hit that second one?
Obliterated. Bolu, that was not a pretty gunfight between Bolu and Marshy. Park is going to be the one that cleans that up. But it's Team Parka with the man advantage, and perfect spot from Ralto right there as he evens things up, 2 players apiece.
That's a disgusting head glitch. Did you see that? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's not much you can do about that one. Jesus, he was going for picking up the M13 there, it looks like. And, you know, now we're sitting in a 2 versus 2. Danielle Gaming does have the bomb in hand. I do feel like this is a map that players are probably going to be the most uncomfortable on. Obviously, you can run into it in ranked or whatnot. But as far as like,
how you doing, Mo? How's it going, Snack? Snipers be annoying this map. I know, dude.
Pretty regularly throughout.
I haven't played this map on S&D. You know what I mean?
You know, players were very comfortable on the maps that were already in the rotation. You get a new map added in, and you know, are you really feeling at your best trying to learn a new map during that current season, right?
Yeah.
So I do feel like that's maybe at least a little bit of a factor here. As we do pop open our mini map, you can see that.
What button do I have to press?
It's click in the bottom left corner, right where it normally would be. Yeah, they're making a good 2s rotation here, and Danielle gonna slide the corner.
Oh, hip fire!
Picks it up, and we did have Raballo pick up the other kill on the other side, and that's actually gonna be a first round coming through for the side of Team Jokesta.
I'm doing good.
Meralto got a little bit lucky on the crosshair placement, as the hip fire is actually gonna land the final shot to kill right there. Definitely looking more confident here than they did in the hard point, and maybe it just was they didn't play a warm-up. I don't know why you wouldn't play a warm-up coming into this, but maybe finding a little bit of rhythm right here, and it will be battle of the snipers, at least off the start once again. Jesus can save you looking for an opener. Meralto peeks, gives him a haircut right there, and now the nade's coming over, and Meralto's not going to change angles right there. Not sure I would recommend that one. Now Jesus can save you. You're going to be able to get pushed up, and Bolu and Jokesta, only ones left to make the play. Jokesta has his 4 times kilo pulled out again right there. Gets a little bit lucky as Jesus can save. Wasn't peeking the angle at the right time. Trying to ego shell
that side looks nice
with a kilo is not something I would typically recommend, and he's content to hold down that backside. Actually, no shots go through right there. He's going to be able to land a couple, but now Danny L watching from that side. Staying alive, not finding the kills. Bolu finds 1, and now it's 2v2 for the retake. Parka going to chow the opposite side. Incredibly well played, and he's going to find himself a 1v2 in a matter of seconds.
Parka, man. Parka. Good play.
Well, we do have a tie game now.
I'm not sure how to feel about the 4x.
Right on board with, you know, hoping we get that game 3.
Maybe a red dot. I get the iron sights are pretty trash. It's almost like the iron sight looks like the R9 iron sight. That's a shotgun.
Known for in the past.
What's Marsh using? M13, yeah.
On game day and you know, believing in yourself to be ready. So
I should use M13
a little bit more life start to swing through from them. Meralto.
I need to kill it the whole time.
Position here in the back, looking for anybody to maybe peek, but.
4x feels better. Feels bullet spread is makes bullet spread feels trash. Yeah.
But with Parka getting a kill onto Jokesta there, the play is starting to get made up. Forward, Marshy might peek the corner here and find Bolu. Ends up getting taken down. Meralto starting to push up. Raballo is here as well. And what was looking like a good opportunity for team at Parka is now looking to be evened out a little bit. There's 30 seconds on the clock. We need a couple kills to come in. Bolu's going to find 1 onto Parka. We're now looking at a 3 versus 2 with 25 seconds left on the clock.
Jesus can save you. Going to wrap through. See if you can find the pistol kill.
Behind you.
Danielle able to connect on 1. It's 2v2. 15 seconds to work with, and Bolu's going to hop down. Could be in a spot to find a two-piece. Danielle rounds the corner right there. Timing's not going to be there.
Both ace, right?
In time, they will be good, and they will be able to do so. Well played, and a big play
One more second
to
could have
make that
survived.
flank from the top side. Big clutch right there to keep things ahead for Team Jokesta, as he's still looking to find his first kill of the S&D, and Bolu with the hard carry at 8-2 through the first 3 rounds.
All right, well, the 1-round advantage is in favor of Team Jokester right now, but obviously I think we saw this one go to, what, around 11 last time, so definitely have some opportunity there. I will say the hard point was way closer last time, so it's tough to say what we could have going on here. Danielle hopped down in a spot on the, it's not really a beach, but the waterfront here for the side of Team Parka. A couple shots do get traded, but Jokesta somehow survives.
Jesus is going for a swim right here. Jokesta's going to spot him out, but not going to be able to land any of those shots. And that is a nasty angle. Jokesta does get the assist as Roballo takes out Jesus Can Save You, and now a little bit easier for the retake. Parka backing up, waiting for the flank. It's Moralto. Drops Danielle. All pressure onto Marshy and Parka. Finds one to even at a 2-2, and now it's all onto Roballo. The 1v1. Parka's waiting. Can he get the timing right? They're working the head glitches the best that they can. Just
no.
Don't.
Play time. Could get
taken out. He's trying to play.
You gotta play time,
I
dude.
don't think he did it quite long enough.
Oh, you gotta play time.
Roballo, Freakman, the name.
Bro, that's twice you
Roballo
gotta play time. Why would you not play time?
That brings us to 3-1.
Why would you challenge, not just run? Just run around. What reloads?
All right, well, Team Jokesta starting
Oh
to
my
walk
God.
It is going to be the last round of the offense.
It's 2.
The side of Team
Hey,
Parka.
Val.
They close the
How you
gap,
doing?
or are they going into the defense at a 4-1
That's like,
disadvantage?
come on.
Well,
2 times in a row they get played. This first one was a little like whatever,
pretty
Roballo.
regularly having pop up with them.
I mean, Bolu was able to hit those.
COD Mobile. Do have a couple rotations coming through. A very aggressive push, actually, from Jesus up top of the balcony side in the enemy's spawn, and now he's going to turn the corner. Does find a Jokester, going to find a free kill there, and that's going to give them an opportunity to get this bomb pushed on up towards B. You can see some trophy systems are out, and the bomb plant is going to come through for Danielle Gaming. So the 4v3 advantage is in their favor. They are in a great position to start getting set up, and well, hopefully we can see them close the gap a little bit here, because I think going into the second half down 3 rounds is an incredibly difficult mental challenge to overcome. So for their sake, hopefully they're able to at least get a little bit of action here.
Yeah, with Jokesta out and the bomb down, just not a good spot for Team Jokesta right here. Moralto taken out, Bolu taken out. Roballo's got
play time. Y'all gotta play time, dude.
But he's got to take out 3 players on his way to a defuse, which is just not going to be doable. Ego challenge just to see if he can maybe get 1 kill right there. But yeah, Parker from the nade going to get him weak enough.
Good. Stayed up too late watching Benny. How long did you stay? I went to bed like 1, right?
Exactly what they needed. Wait, I'm confused. Team Jokes has got the lead. That's all that I know.
I got the buyer remorse on buying the box yesterday. I knew it wasn't going to be good. I did it for science.
That could be a difficult hurdle to overcome, but look at the coordinated push towards the A side bomb coming through for Team Jokesta.
Snipes coming in.
Is in hand of Roballo.
Should be easy plant.
Got first blood onto Jesus Saves. So now in a great position to get the plant here.
Till 2? Okay, I say till 1 or so.
Into the sights of Danielle Gaming. That's going to bring things back to a 3.
When did he end stream? I don't even know when he ended stream.
We've got 40 seconds on the clock. Bolu finds Marshy. We're now looking at a 3v2, and this should theoretically be around the side of Team Jokesta, but Bolu rotates up into Parka, and now we're looking at a 2v2 once again. Jokesta is taking shots, but makes it out alive, at least for now.
20 seconds.
Right now it's a 2v2. Parka's going to be able to find one right there. Looking for
they gotta go. They gotta go.
Or Roballo, I mean.
They gotta go.
Sorry.
Diffuse. Oh, he just missed it.
I don't think they did either.
He took away. One of them should diffuse.
If he hadn't double clicked it right there, he might have been able, but still super close.
Damn.
as Team Jokes extends their lead out to 4-2.
Tied.
And Bolu slowing down a little bit, but Rabalo
Passed
picking
out
up
too
the
long.
slack this time as he finds himself at 6-3. Jokes has got the bomb once again, but still looking for that first kill on the board. And that is a Marshy nade if I've ever seen one. Bolu drops right there. He's pushed way up and maybe a little over-aggressive, as that's going to be a free kill from Meralto. He's looking to play the water side right now, and looking at the mini-map, we've got multiple angles being played right now from Team Parka, and Jesus Can Save You going all the way on the flank, and this could pay off big time if the timing is there. Not going to spot anybody inside that showroom. Rabalo gets spotted out. That's a kill. Now makes his way out to the water side. Doesn't seem like they're ready for him right here. Meralto going to be peeking the angle, but Jesus Can Save You.
Damn!
And now all the pressure onto Jokes to
the
finds one kill.
What a
shot! A must-have
man.
round for Team Parka as they keep things close, and they get their third round to go, as we still have a very tight search and destroy going.
Damn, that was
one round separates these two teams. We've got Team Parka sitting on up at 3. They've actually had a decent run on the defense here. Even the round that they lost was a fairly close one. Danielle wants to take a little bit of a swim here. This is kind of a dangerous position, if you ask me. You're obviously really restricted on your mobility, and well, besides this rock, as soon as you get past it, there's not really anywhere to hide if someone peeks over that railing, so we'll have to see. It doesn't seem like an angle to play as a sniper. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I don't know. Fortunately for him, nobody is challenging this A side, or B side, sorry. And in fact, Team Jokesta playing this round very, very slow. They're starting to push up. Bolu gets the turn onto Marshy there. You can now see Parka is pushing up to get some sight lines himself. He's going to take a couple shots at Bolu, but we're looking at a 4 versus 2 advantage, and essentially a free bomb plant coming through for Jokesta here. Parka's pushing up, but he's all alone. This is such a bold challenge.
Oh, wow.
That's fine, Bolu.
Ooh, tries to find Jokesta, but he's going to be able to get the kill there, and now the flank from Danielle has potential, but Meralto's going to peek the angle. Hit markers right there. Pistol kill cleans things up. Opportunity for a 1v3 for him, and would be
wow,
big if it
Rabalo with
happens,
the beams.
Like you're talking about, I do not like the play out of Danielle right there. Down on that water side, you basically get zero information. You're just hoping that you can get a good flank. And at that point, if you're going to play for the flank, you might as well just carry an AR and have more opportunity to take multiple gunfights. With a sniper, the impact that you can have there is relatively minimal and just did not pay off at all. Now it's Team Jokesta 1 round away from pushing us to a game 3, but Jokesta going to get picked off the start. Rabalo and Bolu coming up big for the team once again. Able to find 2. Parka unchalls right there when Meralto is 1 HP. Rabalo is up in the top side. That's going to be a free kill for him, and now it's all on Marshy to try to save the game. Nade in hand and not having quite the same performance here in the search and destroy. I believe somebody got info. It's going to be his teammate Bolu. Sniper in hand, and that kill is going to close things out and push us to a game 3.
All right, well, you can definitely see the importance of getting a warm-up game in before your essentially semifinals series. The Hardpoint, I mean, bro, was not close. It was Team Parka absolutely dominant. And we jump into the search and destroy, and well, Team Jokesta answers back, pushing us on to that game 3. And like I said, this is definitely one that we had to see.
Hey, how's it going, Wakas? How's it going, Hasanka?
Game 3 out of. This was an incredibly close 2 games last time these teams faced off. And for a game 3, we obviously had a little bit of an off meta or unfamiliar game 2 with that Hacienda search and destroy. Game 3 is Raid Dom, dude. This is one that everybody should know. And it's really been a staple of the competitive scene.
Raid Dom?
Forever. So should be no discomfort here. We should realistically get the best of both teams. And well, whoever works for it harder is going to find themselves in the grand finals against Team Aerith, playing off for the potential $2,000 first place prize pool as well as I believe it is the REDMAGIC7 that the entire team will get. So a lot on the line for this.
Yep. Curious to see whether or not we see the same Marshy that we saw in game number 1, because didn't really have that much of an impact there in game 2. I think 3 or 4 kills in total. And across the board, the team just looked a little bit more uncomfortable, which is to be expected on a map like Hacienda Search and Destroy, where you just don't really have a whole lot of reps in. Like you mentioned, raid domination has been a staple of COD Mobile competitive ever since the game came out. So I am definitely excited to see this one, especially knowing that Team Jokesta's maybe a little bit more warmed up. I know they would definitely still like to see more out of him. I believe, I think he had 2 kills in both the games that we've seen so far, but he's had a great performance throughout the weekend. So I'm expecting him to put up some big numbers right here to try to give his team a chance, but we're all ready to go as we are going to go ahead and hop in to game number 3.
Let's get it.
Well, only seconds away from our raid domination, Bobby, and well, this one certainly could go either which way. We'll have to see. Obviously, Marshy had a hell of
Is Hacienda as good as SND? I don't know. I've never, like, I played Hacienda once, dude.
Running that lobby.
And it was like domination.
Jokesta, who now seem to be a little bit more warmed up. We'll have to see if they're ready to win this game 3 here. Moralto is looking for the shot of Laundry, but Jesus can save with the Kilo going to come through. That was Moralto first life sniping. Is that what I saw?
I was not paying attention. He's got an SKS out right now. I don't know if that's what he had initially off spawn, but definitely a great map to use this on. Is obviously you're playing a lot of long angles, and you can also get some good information on the wall bangs into top Laundry. We do see the early B cap go in.
Space is the best SKS
right there, and
player out there.
It's going to be Danny L looking to hold down this top side. Kilo in hand, and the Kilo has quickly become the gun of choice for the majority of these players. A couple CBRs here and there, but for the most part, those have been the only guns that we've really seen all that consistently throughout the competition. Danny L is going to be able to find a 3 spray, make it a 4. Hunter Killer going to go out right there, and they've still got control of spawns. They need to go ahead and clear off that B progress, and they need to clear out Raballo, but Parka's going to be there. Finds kill number 5 on the board, and map control and B control looking pretty solid off the start for Team Parka.
Yeah, Team Parka right now. Looking strong.
Well, the AB comes through for Team Parka. They've developed themselves a 16-point lead here, but the A flip does appear to be coming through as Moralto and Bolu do make that rotation. You can see that we do have Jokes to push it on up through mid as well, and
no one got
A
C
side
though.
Tends to be the stronger side. Laundry control has a
good pred.
A little bit better angle over.
Should be able to get that C. Looks like not really much people. Hunter Killer Drone might get someone mid.
Points in my opinion, so definitely
all the way around.
A great opportunity to potentially start seeing a comeback happen.
Nice. I mean, it's tough, dude. I'm looking at a mini map.
Make it a 3-piece as he takes down
just looking at join competitive team. Where can I do trials? I have no idea. I'm not a competitive player, unfortunately.
Position. Danielle Gaming now going to stop Moralto from getting on the hill here, and Marshy making that rotation with him. But the smoke is down. The progress
it's going to be a B
through.
cap. Oh!
The B cap.
Just got it.
Team Jokesta.
Bolu is going to drop, but Marshy traded out, trades back and forth. It's mostly Team Jokes in the feed right now, so should be able to maintain that B control. Keep in mind, we're doing 200-point dom rather than 150.
Oh, yes, 200-point, that's important.
That little lead that we saw go into play for Team Parka, not going to have as big of an impact as normally it would in a 150 domination. Jesus can save you. Was on a 7 spree. Fortunately for him, he does still have that cluster strike to work with, and could potentially have a really big impact as we do get into the later portions of the game. Parka working the mid-map, trying to find a pick. He's going to spot Raballo right there. Might back up right here as Bolu's able to get one. Really just trying to find the trade and...
See the arm!
No, he
doesn't see the arm!
Oh my gosh, they're playing right around the rosy. Fortunately for him, Danny L gonna be able to pick up the kill, and if they can get top Laundry control right here, might be able to flip things back. 3 wiped off the board, and should be a relatively open B flag with the exception of Raballo right there in the mid-map. He's taken out, and B back in control for Team Parka.
Well, we were looking at a 30-point game not too long ago. Now it's closed to just 7 points.
Ooh, they're gonna get the C flip.
Back in favor of Team Parka. I
A.
think they're in a great position to close out this round with an advantage. About a minute and 10 seconds left on the clock to see progress and A progress.
Nice.
The flip was looking to come through, but it does look like that has stopped. And now you'd really be looking for a quick B cap out of the side of Team Jokesta if they want to close this gap going into the second half. Yeah, I mean, Parka just in a deadly corner. Moralto rounds over to B, not expecting someone to be on his spawn side. He gets shot in the back, and that's going to be Parka securing the B for the rest of the round. They're going to go into the second half with about a 18 or 19-point lead. And, well, that's going to be a pretty solid performance despite a little bit of a rough middle of the round. They did close out strong, so now it is going to be Team Jokesta spawning on the A site. And this is a big opportunity for them. They've got the fresh A take, so they should have a little bit of an advantage pushing on up towards B off the first push.
Right now, Team Jokesta looking for a little bit more out of their captain. Jokesta sitting at 2-16 right here. Oh my gosh. The beams from Jesus Can Save You right there. All he's got to do is take out Raballo to have B control, but not going to be able to do that. Now the pressure on Parka to win the backside gunfights, but Bolu is there. He's got an Annihilator, but Marshy with the Sparrow, but Marshy's going to get knocked off of his Sparrow by Raballo. So 2 operators eliminated for both teams. It's now Danielle trying to get the solo cap right here. Bolu's got the read on it, and his teammates are going to be able to lock down B as well. This is the start that Team Jokesta needed. Unfortunately for them, Jesus Can Save You with some bad timing on that cluster strike call-in. The double chow right there to take out Bolu, so it looks like they should be able to get A control. No! Moralto with the Sparrow wipes them off right there.
Wow.
Bolu's going to be able to get through to clear things off, and that's going to be a huge play for Team Jokesta.
All right, well, the A and B coming through for Jokesta. They're only sitting down 10 points right now. They have a great opportunity to make the comeback happen. Plenty of time on the clock as well, as we're just getting into our second half. You can see Moralto positioned mid. He's got the Kilo in hand. Great gun in the current meta. Jokesta going to find one on Danielle Gaming with the Pred, but if we look, we do have Marshy looking for that A flip. Bolu is pushing up, might find the gunfight from behind. Sure enough, going to take down Marshy. Going to lock down that A flag for the team. Now Parka is going to be in a dangerous spot. He at least got revealed, but Jesus is there to pick up 2 in the feed, and well, this game is closing in right now. The B progress coming through.
Ooh, Danny with a huge double kill.
Team Parka, they do get the B flag. Raballo is able to pick up 1 mid. You can
That's
now
a
see
good gravity.
Push up towards red, slides the corner, but
gonna
can't
hold
win the
another one
against the Death Machine. It's a key gunfight win for Parka there. You can now see he's rotating over with the Death Machine.
You got it, Windows.
The A flag or C flag, but it's going to be a flip coming through, and I'm not sure about that call for the side of Team Jokesta.
I don't think it was really a good.
Yeah, it's,
I mean, no choice.
Oh, Jesus!
Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. He saved it. Yeah.
Vortex for a minute. I saw him pull it out like, what, 45 seconds
he
ago?
held on to it.
Use the second one,
I was calling it too.
It was perfect. And now he's got himself another cluster strike to work with.
That's what I was calling. I was like,
he's got a Hunter Killer, and right now, Team Jokes is scrambling, trying to find a way to get back to B, but they just don't have anything to work with. Jokes is having a way better second half. He's already moved from 2 kills up to 10, but right now the options dwindling as Parka wins another big gunfight back over on the A side.
What's happening here?
I don't know if he has a glitch character or what. Looking for the wall bang is going to be able to take out Jokes right there. And if Jesus Can Save You, can maybe play the timing on that cluster strike a little bit better. That could potentially be enough to end the game, as right now they've got a lot of streaks to work with as they look to close this one out.
He's got to use it now. Oh, it's too late. I knew it too. I saw that coming.
Well,
I knew if he dies.
Does come through. I think there's just enough time on board to make the comeback.
He missed it again, dude.
Cannot afford to lose anything here at this point. You can see Moralto is looking for the kill on Marshy. Doesn't have the bullets to make it happen.
And
Goliath coming in.
We saw another completely wasted cluster strike from Jesus Can Save You, who waited until the flag was already halfway capped before he decided he was actually going to try to do it.
Oh, no.
It's a couple kills in the Goliath, but the Annihilator in the hands of Bolu, going to be able to
you
shut
had
it
to do
down,
that.
and
I saw it.
Actually looking like a doable situation for Team Jokesta. Bolu finds another right there. He's sitting on full streaks, and he's got a stealth chopper, or whatever this chopper is called if he wants to use it. He's spraying across the map right now, and they need to get it taken out as soon as they possibly can.
My eyes.
Unfortunately, I do not have any ability to change out of it. It is going to get taken down, and a tiny amount of progress goes in over on B. It's going to be Jesus Can Save You looking for the solo cap right here. Bolu's on the flank. He's going to be able to clear him off. There's only 28 seconds left.
Any M13?
They gotta make the play, and they gotta make it happen fast.
no!
Another clear off, and Moralto's going to pull out this barrel right here. Jokesta's team pulling off the miracle.
Wow.
They only got hold for a couple more seconds, and there's nobody close enough. Jokesta pulling out the purifier right here. He finds one more.
That was a big blunder.
The deal.
Big blunder by Jesus. Twice. You should have used it right off the bat when you saw people coming up to you.
By 6 points. Team Jokesta finds a way to come out on top.
Damn, dude.
Team Jokesta fell to Team Parka very early on in the that would have been the first day, and well, they've come back and they've